Kenrick Thomas on Infuse TV with Joey Roberts.
Hey, bud.
Great. Good to see you.
You're like my diamond in the sky, man.
Oh, man.
You're beautiful. Good to see you.
After
Good to
this
see
interview,
you.
I'm going to have to go back in the sky.
Hey.
I'm sorry.
I'll throw you up there, Bubba.
That's great. Now, I just walked into the gym.
Yeah.
And you was tossing a lot of guys around out there on the mat, bro.
Hey, we ain't got time to play around, man. May 11th is coming quick, man. Paul Grillz is going down, brother.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Now, how excited you are to actually grapple against Paul?
Well, yeah, I'm a little bit torn. We used to be friends as of a couple of years ago, and I get a little text message to part of my management team, Dan Donaldson, with Treasure Coast American Top Team. And he got a little call out from old Paul Grillz. Wanted to do battle in the cage at the Havert Center on the 11th, so couldn't turn that down. Yep.
That's great. Now, you guys were pretty good friends.
Yeah.
Now that this grappling match is booked, how's your friendship been? Have you guys been?
It's the separation has begun. I don't even know the guy anymore. I mean, he's out of my mind, man. He's out of my mind. I've quarantined myself off with my great training partners at Treasure Coast American Top Team and Dean Thomas. And he's kind of out of my mind, man. I just pretend I don't know who I'm grappling because these guys I'm training with are by far a lot better than he is.
Now, he's training in Port St. Lucie also. I forgot the name. Do you know the name of the gym?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Any thoughts on the gym?
Nah, not really. I mean, let's hope.
Let's
hope it's legitimate so he can put up a good fight, man. I hope he ain't been training in his basement.
Now, have you witnessed any of his?
Nah, just his terrible dancing. Terrible dancing in the center of that octagon they got. He needs to keep his day job. I'm not sure what he's doing now, but man, I mean, if it's working at the Swanee Swifty or running laps around the mall here as a security guard, he needs to stick with it, man. Stick with it, girls.
Great. Now, I see you have your own gi company. Tell me about that.
Serpentine Kimonos. I started this up about 1.5 years ago. Sell the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu gis all across the United States, actually internationally. I've actually shipped a few over to Afghanistan. Just some of the troops, actually.
Really?
It's been going great, man, really good, and hopefully I'll get a little bit of exposure from Infuse, and I know a lot of MMA outfits cover the fights, so hopefully I'll get a little bit of exposure on you guys' part, and I appreciate that.
That's good, man. How long have you had this company?
I've had about 1.5 years, so it's going real good. I mean, I exclusively sell them here at Treasure Coast American Top Team. I do a lot of online sales too, so.
Oh, really?
You'll see, I'll have the new Dean Thomas DT 4.0 Spider Guard Series gi on in the cage on May 11th.
I heard a rumor that you're going to have a gi with like my face on the back. Is that true?
Your face?
Yeah.
I don't know if we can get that stitch count up high enough to get all the teeth in there, boy. I love you, man. I'm looking forward to it, though. I hope everybody comes out and checks it out. There's usually a great turnout.
Good, dude. I mean, how's the training been like?
It's good, man. I mean, I keep up with my training unless I'm injured or I've got a lot going on at the house or a couple of businesses I run, and I also work for the government. So if I can get in here, I train, but as it gets closer to fight time, I definitely step up the training. I've been in here 5 days this week, Monday to, through today. Probably take tomorrow and maybe try to get in here Sunday if I can. But
have you any dreams about this grappling?
I have some terrible dreams, man. I mean, terrible dreams.
Tell me about some of those.
Well, I mean, this is crazy, man. I'm a little warped, man. I had a dream that I'm walking to the cage and Dan Donaldson's got me on an extension cord and I'm trying to get at Grillz. It's the craziest thing, man. He's holding me back, man. I can't wait to get in there, man. I mean, I'm dreaming. I could see it coming. I see like 5 submissions. I'm going to hit them so quick, they ain't even going to have time to tap. I'm just going to go from one to the next to the next to the next. 3 minutes is up. Boom, hand raised, out the door, drinking Natty Light at the Bourgeois.
Now, we spoke a couple of days before, and you also said that you want to make this match interesting.
Yeah, I do, definitely. Yeah. I mean, I don't want it a 2-second match, boom, and that's it. I want to make sure that the crowd gets into it and gets some exposure to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. That's really one of the main points. I know we're going to have a good time, man. It's going to be a good battle, but definitely want to bring some exposure to grappling, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu with the gi. A lot of them here, gi, kimono, BJJ, Dean Thomas. Going to put it all together with the exposure, I think, and it'll help it out.
What should the fans expect from you when you get in the cage with Grillz?
It's going to be 100%. I mean, there ain't no flowing. Ain't no 25% this and that. I mean, that stuff's just meant for after hours grappling, you know, when you're teaching somebody. This ain't the time to get taught. It's time to put on a show, as far as I'm concerned.
Great. You got to promise we're going to have a couple of beers at the after party.
We will.
Good.
No doubt about it. Where's that after party going to be? Do you know?
Cowboys.
Cowboys. Okay. See ya, Cowboys.
Great. Now,
Yes, sir.
they're going to, the same ringside girls, one more question before I go.
Yeah, sure,
The same ringside girls that are going to be, and was at the last event, right here, is going to be here at the Rise Warrior 10. Who do you think was the hottest?
God, they're all hot, man. I don't discriminate. I'm from Fort Pierce. I just take whatever I can get, man. And no doubt. The table scraps don't matter, but they're all, the girls that they bring in, the ring girls, are usually beautiful girls. So there's no doubt about it, whether they're from Cowboys or they're from another venue or from another restaurant or whatever. They're almost great looking, so it's not an issue.
I'm interviewing Grillz actually on Sunday. What do you expect?
Man, that thing will probably be short. He won't have much to say. He knows what's going to happen. I mean, what can you say, man? I mean, what do you say? I mean, it's like racing a dragster against a Yugo. I mean, you already beat off the starting line. So what do you say?
Yeah.
You just try to show up and do your best. No big deal, man.
My man, Paul.
Yes, sir.
Joey Roberts.
Yes.
American Top Team Treasure Coast. My man, Infuse TV.